for the video.
You guys are mean.
Yeah, but we love him, and we tell him to get his ass back to the game. Welcome everybody to the show. Plenty of abuse thrown around in the podcast this morning. It's good to see. We like that. That's how you know we're friends.
Your love.
Rightio, let's dive in. Welcome everybody to the podcast. Hope you have an absolutely lovely weekend. We are kicking it off with an absolutely wicked episode. But first of all, let's introduce who we've got on the couch. First of all, my left-hand side, the lovely Lady Ponce. Welcome, Lady Ponce.
Hi. Am I a left-hand lady?
Left-hand lady. The left-hand lady, Ponce.
Left-hand lady.
Well, you're a lady. You've got your servant in the background. Big shout-out to Mr. Warden. Waiting hand and foot on the lady there. We appreciate you.
He's making himself some food. He's not waiting on me.
No, he's just fuck it.
I'm already fed and watered.
That's it, sorted. Bloody sorted. Next to Lady Ponce, dressed in the firefighter outfit, is our guest today, cinematic designer Reed. Welcome, Mr. Reed. How are you?
It's great to be here. Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for having me.
It's wicked to have you on the show. We don't often have someone in your category come and demonstrate some of their work and talk about, the video side of DayZ and how it can affect servers. I know you do quite a lot of work with the Second Dawn, so we're going to dive a little bit into that. But we appreciate you coming on the show.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
My pleasure. Sourced out by the lovely Lady Ponce, out there with her feelers in the community. We appreciate Lady Ponce doing that. And
Bully the money in.
that's it. On the right-hand side,
Told
all
him he was
alone.
getting on here.
Tell him he's getting on
Oh.
it. That's it. There's you don't get asked, you get forced, and sometimes imprisoned.
Hell yeah. Yes.
On the right-hand side of the couch, it is beautiful thugwear. Mr. ADKQ, welcome, bud.
Morning. Just take a quick sec to say deeply feel for all the Americans out there, and a big rest in peace to the great Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, bit of
Rightly said.
a ratter-up. Obviously, the news has hit right around the world. Mr. Undead was greatly affected by it, so he's taken a week off the podcast this week. It's amazing how sometimes the power of words can invoke hate, can invoke love, can bring people together and to be able to sit down and talk and stuff like that. And in the end, they are just words. So, if you don't like somebody's opinion, and sometimes it's best to step aside and not listen to it rather than try and engage or change it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. So, yeah, it's pretty rough on the world. Especially someone who challenged ideas and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely get out there and give people a chance to say their piece and respect what they have to say. It's in the end, it's only words. It's not really going to hurt. But yeah, big RIP.
It's the Peasant Podcast. We're having a blast with the DayZ community, so take a seat real fast. Server owners and coders, content creators and streamers, showing off the community with all their features. Issues with updates, someone's mistake, new things they host of the show. With over 12,000 hours, DayZ is all he knows. Let's introduce the panel, it bring the show to life. From the community, they'll get me in strife. Chat moderator, queen peasant, player and server admin Q. Server owner, coder, streamer, lady boss, streamer and PvP enthusiast, undead gamer. Server owner, admin and coder, Brandon. It's the Peasant Podcast. We're having a blast with the DayZ community, so take a seat real fast. Get in chat, voice your opinion. You're the community, we want to listen. It's the Peasants Podcast, TPP. Putting out the word about the DayZ community.
But as they say, the show always has to go on. So we will dive into our community events happening this month in September.
Have we got
Currently 24/7 is recruiting. They're a PlayStation server, slightly boosted, custom map editions, build anywhere, and 2 bunkers to explore. CWF is Chernarus Warfare. They're a Xbox server merged with Livonia Warfare. So they're building their names. This legendary server, Flipside 2, just relaunched. We're going to dive into that after the podcast. State of the art. Biased. And of course, I got no idea. I heard the owner's a legend. But the... And of course, the zone's got some wicked things happening as they do every month. They merged into spring. So, absolutely some hectic things going on in the community. If you've got a server, if you've got a service that you'd like to promote, we are happy to throw you up a poster. Just check out the Discord and message me, and we'll be able to put it up there every month. We just like to cycle a bit of the community's advertisement out there, get some names out there, both PlayStation and Xbox. So everyone's more than welcome to get some advertisement out there. It costs you nothing.
It's awesome to see a PlayStation one up there this week.
Yeah, 24/7. He's been in my Discord for a little while now, and you know, PlayStation has exploded when it comes to the DayZ scene. You see it right across, you know, social media. Even the streamers have exploded. We've been taking our time to try and rope in a few of the streamers, and we're even considering of maybe having a dive into the PlayStation world to see if we can get a couple of that tapped in. So, podcast people, you better get your PlayStations out.
Not a chance.
Yeah,
No.
no.
100%.
No.
So, those sorts of things we were looking at. We would do offline and then run a PlayStation special show where we do a couple of them. So, just something got in the works to try and incorporate the whole console community. But yeah, so definitely looking forward to that. It's good to see the cousins excelling and building those numbers, so we can eventually take the game completely. But enough of warfare on the PC world. Let's dive into our interview with our guest. Reed is a cinematic designer and the director of lore, I believe, on Second Dawn. You, sir, must spend a lot of time online.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, that would be the case.
yes. Whatever your government name is, you no longer exist. You are only known as your DayZ names.
I could deal with that, to be honest. Ain't too bad.
But tell us about yourself and how you got addicted to DayZ. Who brought you into the fold?
Oh God, where to start? So it would be my brother about, God, 6 years back, 2019. Decided, hey, do you want to play this funny little zombie game? And I'd say, along with 90% of the DayZ community, I hated it immediately.
Yep.
Did not get into it, and then 6 years later, he decides, oh, do you want to play this RP server, Second Dawn? And I'm thinking, yeah, sounds all right. Re-download the game, download Discord for the first time in years. Start speaking to the community, and bear in mind, I've never been a part of an online community, let alone one as big as Second Dawn before. Some amazing people on there. So I hit it off immediately, loved it straight away, and 6 months down the line, here we are, sitting here.
Wow. So after a little dabble, you had a long time off and then came back. That's a long time off too.
Yeah, it's definitely a slow burner of a game, but
Yeah.
I think I'm glad that I took that time to, sort of grow up so I can enjoy something like this, to be honest. Because I've been looking
Yeah.
for a game, with survival elements, building, and I didn't realize until recently, but RP as well.
Yeah, DayZ is that mixture of whatever you can make it, and
Oh, it's a melting pot. It's beautiful.
yeah, and I do think you nailed it on the head. I think it takes a mature player to be able to really get involved into DayZ. I think if you've got that young Johnny PUBG want to go out and shoot everything that moves style, I think you get to the point where you
Aye.
start to lose it and fade off from it.
Well, I mean, one of the first things I was told about this game is it's not one that you can just pick up and put down. Like, you need to dedicate, a couple hours here and there if you actually want to make any waves in this game at all.
Yeah,
And even then, it could be gone like that in a moment.
you have to. I like that. You have to forfeit life to dedicate it to the game. That's hilarious.
Well, at least it's a good game.
100%. So we're going to have a look at, first of all, we're going to dive into a few of your cinematic designs or your videos. And I've had the pleasure of already had a look at these, and these are absolutely brilliant. You've done some fantastic work with this.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
And we're slowly going to build through them as we go. But this is the first one.
Told you they were good.
Oh, thank you, Pod.
Yeah, they're
I was
amazing.
doubting
what I've seen.
myself for a minute there.
No.
That's it. Now that's absolutely hectic. That's just that short film. I dedicated that to Mr. Q. That's when Noah had to leave and go to work. Our friend Noah, who used to play with us all the time, has recently grown up and got a job and has to work now all the time. So we don't get to see him as much. But
No.
the 3 videos that we are rolling through, I believe, are part of a story.
Yes, yeah. It's a quite I could sit here for hours and talk to you about it, but I know we've only got limited time today. So if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Well, tell us about the cinematic design and how and how it gets used in DayZ, especially Second Dawn.
Well, in DayZ as a whole, I think it's a heavily underutilized feature. I mean, there's hundreds of things you could do in DayZ Editor. It's an amazing tool, but like I've been doing this for 7-ish years. I started with GTA 5 Rockstar. Sorry, what is it? Director's mode in the Rockstar Editor. So I've got a bit of experience here and there with it.
Nice.
But I figured if there's a tool in a game like DayZ and I can actually make cinematics, I'd be silly not to, because I really do enjoy it, all for the love of the game.
Yeah, so how did you get into it? When did it all start? I know you got into GTA, but do you have a background in it, or is it just
Genuinely, no. It's just
a hobby you picked up?
It's just a hobby, yeah, just a hobby here and there. I'm not like I've not got any degrees. I'm not qualified in anything. I just do it for the sake of doing it. If I find a song which has in my mind some imagery, I'll try my best to create it.
Because I'll tell you what,
I've told him he's got to go and get a degree in it because it's
I'm trying.
phenomenal.
I'm trying.
I'll tell you
It's
what.
very amateur, but
Do it.
I do enjoy doing it.
You say about the it being amateur, but I'll tell you what, some of the videos that we're going to play today are not only the work put into them, but the time and effort and staging it. It's very, very hard thing to do, especially A, getting everybody together, B, organising everyone on a certain time.
Well, that's the thing. A little bit of insight for you. The actors are characters that I've made in DayZ Editor, so I speak to people about their outfits. Say, if you were here during this time in the lore, please drop your outfits down. I'll make your character, and then sort of act them out how you would. So a lot of it is from memory of events, but luckily for me, we have journals in Second Dawn, as many RP servers do, so I can just pick and choose bits from there to sort of create that narrative, bring it to life a bit.
Well, that's awesome. So you a lot of the shorts and stuff that you're making from actual lore from the server itself.
Yeah, so everything that has happened in these videos has happened in game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Brings a bit
not
more,
only
brings a bit more
that,
life into it.
he's literally creating these all himself as well. Like he does everything on his own. It's just the way like on some TikToks you see of people taking clips and stuff,
Yep.
like walking down the roads. They've literally got a bunch of friends, to like do different things. Like, so you've got like the actual person who's taking the clips directing it. So Reed actually does everything himself.
All
He
the
doesn't
acting.
have the bunch of friends. Yeah, he's doing all of
Thanks,
this
Mike.
on his own.
That's it. She's trying to give me a compliment,
See?
give you a
We
stabbing,
got
man.
no friends.
That's it, Mr. No Friend.
Just me.
But no, I didn't mean to say something. Oh my god! I'm just pointing. Oh god! Oh, I'm just literally pointing out the fact that he doesn't need an entourage of people to help him excel at what he's doing, because his videos are so fucking fierce
Yeah.
that he's done everything. He's created these characters, you know, like in editor on his own, and he's positioned them how he wants them to be and stuff like that, and taken clips. It's just out of this world, outstanding.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
You're
it's
welcome.
definitely it's a lengthy process. It usually starts if I hear a song and I'm thinking, oh, this could be good for this or this character here, or that could reflect events which have just happened. It takes a while, but within the last couple of months of me actually having an editor, like I'm very, very new to it, picked it up quite quickly. I've managed to pump out 3, 4 in about 1.5 months, which, if you think about it, that's pretty good. I'm quite proud of that.
Yeah, 100%. Especially, you know, how long does it take on average to actually put a one of these? Let's say that short clip there that we just saw. How long does that take to sort of put together?
See, I'd say that one took a couple of days, but I made that in between the next clip you'll show. I wouldn't say burnt out. I just wanted this clip in particular, the next one, to be perfect. So took a small break, made another one, did that in a couple of days, just as a send off to my brother's character, Red. You had him here talking about Second Dawn a couple of weeks back, matter of
Yep.
fact. Fellow with the red helmet. So yeah, he was. I wanted to give his character a send off because obviously he introduced me to this game, this server. I just felt it was right. So we sort of put our heads together with that,
Yeah, see,
managed
that's
to churn out something beautiful.
well, and that's where we're going to move on to the next movie. This is where it gets very cinematic, very story based. I mean, some of these next clips would have taken you quite a long time to actually get going.
Far too long.
Yeah,
Far too long.
far too long. The last one really blew my mind for how many people and stuff were involved. And if you're doing all that solo, hats off to you because that's just nuts.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's just absolutely.
It's a lot of fun at the
crazy.
end of the day. It's a lot of effort, a lot of time gets put into it. My favorite part at the end of the day is just editing the clips together, making sure not every, but most of the frame changes link up with the song. Just says that there's an immense amount of satisfaction I get from that, which is ironic because the worst part about it is downloading the clips from from Google Drive like moments before. So it's something to look forward to at the end of the day for me.
But that's is it the
Yeah, it's
music that helps? Oh, sorry, kid. You go.
No, I was just going to say, it's funny how we always talk about how a lot of server owners and coders end up DayZ editor being a game in itself just for the coding side of it. I actually never thought about the content creation side of it and using DayZ editor and how it could be the same thing.
It's quite similar in a way. It's just it's a very useful tool, and I've been made aware recently. It's a mod that one person has created and is still updating to this day. So you can understand why it could be a bit, I want to say finicky at sometimes, but honestly, hats off to the creator of that, because without them, none of this would be possible, and I mean that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, big shout out to Dab.
Top job.
Dab's kicked it off quite a long time ago, especially 8 Days the editor, and not only does it help the PC community build, which is what it was meant for, build actual builds without having to type in all the code, but it opened up the world to the console world too. And they have actually specific files for console and have dedicated their time in to make sure console can do it too. So I'm highly addicted to editor. I think I play that more often than I play DayZ. So yeah, you are right, Mr. Dabs. Big shout out to you for you and DayZ editor. Not only are you building dreams on server, but you're creating epic footage and movies.
I will say, if Bohemia don't come out with a statue of him on this new map, there's going to be some words.
Hashtag
Like,
statue of Dab.
DayZ Saint.
That's it. Hashtag statue for
So we
Dab.
want to see.
Yes. We'll have to back that campaign. You'll love us. All right, let's dive into another one of the clips. Nuts. That's all I say. Is
Yeah.
nuts.
That's so epic. So well done, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was I'd say that's probably my second favorite one out of the bunch, the three that we've got here today.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of time and effort was put into that. It's the most recent one that I've officially released. So no, I'm happy to share it with you lot today.
No, it was. I do find you put quite a lot of passion and emotion in it. DayZ's not a very a game about happy memories, is it?
No,
There's no
definitely.
celebrating parties or the good times. A lot of it is, that drawn out where you meet friends and then, they disappear and move on. And, I think you really captured it in that. I think you've done very, very well
yeah, I mean,
with that.
there's a lot of lore behind it too, which helped me drive the story forward. Like part of a settlement who tried their best to do good, then he was the only survivor at the end of it all. So I just really wanted to capitalize on that emotion of just sadness and regret, essentially with this one. Also drops in a little bit of the lore of the character beforehand as well.
Yeah, because
There was a shot
Yeah,
of
go.
he was walking away into the sunset right at the end of the road, and there was a skeleton there with a spear through its stomach with a wolf headdress on, and that's a callback because it was the third one, and in the next clip, which I'm assuming will be the second one, if my math serves me
Yep.
well,
Yep.
which will explain how that got there essentially.
Yeah,
So
I sort
yeah,
of.
it's all
I
a
went through all three of them, and I ran the story in a split part, not the way it sort of ran through. I probably changed the cinematics, but I think the last one puts the whole story together.
yes, hopefully we're hoping.
I tell you what, it's well done. But this is the clip he's talking about. There it is. This part here where he walks away with the bones and the wood headdress.
Oh yeah.
So quite a lot of detail.
So
in
they
the,
would have been.
yeah, in the actual.
Yeah, it's a lot of callbacks, I suppose. It's jumpy, my storytelling. Like I want people to not. I don't want to spoon feed them the story. I want them to infer. I want them to guess. Oh, how has this got on here? Maybe the next clip will tell us. Maybe the last clip will drop some hints. It's something you've got to pay attention to. I'd like to say
No,
if you want to get the
I
most
think
out of the
you've
story.
nailed that to a T. I 100% think you've nailed that to a T. Where it sort of makes you drawn into the clip and you want to find out what's going on and more that's going on. Now, the people that are watching the show, you've only just seen two random clips. The next clip will actually put everything in together. Before we do that, can we find out a little bit more about the lore and how it helps incorporate into your videos? The lore. Can you tell us a little bit more about lore 2? That's a specific question from Lady Ponce.
Well, for Law 2, there's not too much I can drop as of now because we're just about to transition into the second law for SDRP would be early October. So I will say if you want to find out more lore, you and your viewers, it's best if we get into a podcast, you, me, and the current owner of Second Dawn, that being Matt, and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions you got there.
That's it. Got to drag Second Dawn
It's
back in for
top
another
secret,
run.
top secret right now.
I'll get him on.
That's
Easy.
it.
I'll get him
I've
on.
got contacts in
We're here.
there. We'll be able to drive it out. So with back to your cinematic design, do you do it freelance or is it exclusive for Second Dawn?
So originally it was exclusively for Second Dawn, but recently I've been getting more people wanting to actually make me. So they're trying to commission me for my work, which is great to see. To be honest with you, my goal here from the beginning wasn't to inspire a whole new generation of people, but I feel like with every cinematic I'm creating, I'm getting one step closer to this newfound goal of mine.
Yep.
So Yeah, it's like because I said before, it's a heavily underutilized aspect of DayZ. We've got all the tools for it. We've proven that we can do it. So yeah, that's
Time to dive
essentially
into
it.
it.
That's what we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, I mean, it's it's one of those things that you see PC taking advantage of and using a lot in their videos. That's something that I think is really underutilized on console and you just don't see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, not at all.
And it's a big tool that, I
Like,
mean, for a while there, that's all you saw from content from the PC world was just cinematics from, DayZ editor and DayZ plus plus admin plus, I think it's called plus plus, being used to spawn in stuff and stuff like that. And as Very Silent Bob says, the videos are very powerful. They bring home a message. Um, if someone wanted to commission some work, where's the best place to get in contact with you? Through your YouTube channel? You directly
The best place to get
on?
into contact with me would probably be through a DM on Discord.
Yep.
But if they did want me to commission some work for them, there would have to be three main factors above everything else, and they are above all a good song. Because I'm gonna because I'm gonna be listening to this, I'm gonna be rewatching it more times than you would probably say is
Yeah.
healthy. But if I'm listening to that, on God knows how many times, and I don't want it to be stuck in my head and me hate myself for it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's it. I want to
If
get
that
this
makes any
piece
sense.
done because I'm over this fucking tune.
You, for the song for the cinematic that just passed, it was "You'll Never Leave Harlan Alive" by Brad Paisley, and it's a 5 minute song. Unfortunately, through Discord, I can't send videos longer than 500 megabytes,
Yep.
so I had to cut out a 30-second segment of just a bit more lore build and explain to people what actually happened with the two people wearing the blue UN helmets and the press vests. Unfortunately, I had to cut that out. Oh my god, the amount of times I heard that song, what with it being the longest cinematic, and just seeing Brad Paisley's face on the album cover. I still see it in my dreams sometimes, it's not everywhere I look, I see his face.
Yep. Do you find that
what
after,
colour eyes has he
you
got?
know, you now recognize some of the songs that you don't usually hear after doing cinematics?
I'd say in a way, yeah. Like I'll hear a song and be like, "Oh, that could be really good. This segment here, this song could be good for this part here," or just like not even something that has happened, just something I think would look cool because I visualize a lot of stuff when listening to music. It's an amazing outlet, and DayZ Edit just boosts that tenfold.
Yeah, 100%. No, I definitely agree. When you get, inspired by music and can see a vision of, oh yeah, I know what I can put through to it. Um, it's a cool talent. We would definitely love to see a lot more of it coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, you can get across and check out a lot of his clips on his YouTube. We just put the link up there in the chat. But this is the third and the final video. This, I feel, ties it all together. I had a good little watch on when I first got them, and not knowing much about the stories or stuff like that about what goes on in the second door. This really put the I want to get it involved. Why aren't I capturing some of this stuff for for my streams and stuff? So a little bit of jealousy kicked in because it's fucking absolutely hectic. The story you put into this is just crazy. Let's dive into it. shines like warms the rocks and the rattlesnakes unfold. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. That's crazy, isn't it? Maybe jealous.
So, when are we commissioning him for Flipside? Just asking.
We have to
Well, listen, boys. You've had Second Dawn on your podcast twice now. I say if we make it third time, there's more likely a cinematic coming your way.
Well, Second Dawn will be on the show next week. But it is a quality state of an art application of using DayZ cinematographics. For those who rolled through in the story there, there was Mr. Wolf, there was the spear, there was the people on the ground. The timeline that it shows over the three clips is absolutely fantastic. You can get out there and check him out on YouTube and watch some of this stuff. My next question doesn't make any sense now since we found out it was all you. There's a few people involved in his videos. Is it hard to not only get the right shot, but to keep everyone in order? My question now is, how do you obtain the shot and walk the character and control the character from that view, from that cinematic side? Because I use editor and I know how hard it is to control a character, getting him to walk around.
God,
and
you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it.
and so straight.
There's a nifty little
So
tool
straight
to
too.
control character, which is fantastic to use. With the how I get the perfect shot, I don't. Plain and simple, I don't. I wish I could. I'm such a perfectionist with this. If I'm getting a character to act something out, where if they lift a hat up off the ground, or three characters running at each other in a battle, I will do that. I'd say a minimum of 10 times, just so it looks perfect for me. But the thing is, it never will be. It never will be, which is the sad reality of it all. But
yeah, that's one of the things that goes with the game is that when you're a perfectionist, you can't spend all day on one thing to get it exactly right. Otherwise, you'll be on that part for the rest of your life.
it doesn't help either that I do with the majority of the cinematics and the ones that I haven't actually published or shown many people. What was that? Sorry, my brother sat here punching the sofa. Yeah, the cinematics that I don't show people.
He's like, fucking show people!
I usually make... With the cinematics I don't show people, I usually do a minute long clip, just proof of concept for myself. If this looks right, I'll continue with it. If it doesn't quite, then I can move on from it, build upon it, and when I'm happy, it's actually reached a level of I don't know, a minimum criteria. I'd say that I'll post it, I'll show people, and see what they say. But it's always good to have that sort of first impression for myself, as if I were watching it for the first time. Reading these proof of concept videos.
Yeah.
Well, Reed, you know what you should do?
Who's
You
that?
know, I'll always give you an honest answer, so you should show me
Yeah, I
it.
know.
And,
That's what I'm scared
and
of.
I'll either
That's
say that's
it.
YouTube worthy or throw it in the bin.
As we saw from
edit,
our
the edit.
original opening speech from Lady Pond, she just straight into you. You know, no friends. No.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it.
Breaking
Yeah.
my heart.
That's it. She's savage. She's fucking
Oh,
savage. That's why we got her on here. But yeah, definitely get it out there and get some of the those clips out there. Don't be afraid that your work isn't of the highest of quality. That's probably my been in the game for so long. I know what it's like to try and do video editing. It is a nightmare, especially trying to pair it with music. But I found you've done it pretty flawlessly, and you should definitely get it out there.
I appreciate that. Thank
And
you.
out and about. We're actually going to be doing a little dropping your name to the devs for their community spotlights that they do, and see if they want to draw
Yeah.
Very nice.
that direction. So, Marks, as much as Mr. Q
That'd be
likes
fantastic.
to give him a hard time, they have opened up quite a lot to the community. So, yeah, definitely needs to be
Hey,
out
look,
and about.
I haven't given Mark shit for a long time. All right.
Yeah, well, we've got co-host business after this, so it may change. We don't know. It is definitely some fine work. Is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to that's helped obviously get you to the point you are now? Obviously the brother, because he got you back into DayZ.
Absolutely,
Reg
and
a
not
legend.
just for that either. Like my brother has been a massive, not only inspiration to me, but just like whenever I'm feeling like I'm dropping the ball a little bit, he'll, tell me first and foremost, grow the fuck up. He'll say the work you're doing is fantastic. I've not seen anything like this, and it's a breath of fresh air to see this, and it really just the morale that I gained from that is just indescribable. So massive shout out to my
Aw.
brother Red TXOV, if you're listening and not punching sofas. I love you, brother.
Oh,
DayZ's a frustrating game. We
And-
understand.
On top of that, I think I'd like to thank, this isn't one person in particular, but just the DayZ community in Second Dawn Roleplay. It's an amazing group of people. Like I said before, melting pot. Without them, without the inspiration that I've gotten from these people's characters, their storylines, and without, I suppose their support and their help throughout it all, none of this would be possible. Couple of shout outs, if you don't mind.
Fire away.
We've got Ranger. What a guy.
Oh,
Love him
yeah.
so much.
he's
Harley
an
Rose.
angel, isn't he?
He's an absolute angel. Matt, who is the owner of Second Dawn, and Chloe, who is, well, she's like my boss's boss, his boss. So without her, none of this would have been possible. Absolute angel.
Yeah, we've met a few of them on the podcast before. They are absolutely some of the loveliest people, and
Got one in front of you.
that's it.
Oh, and Ponce and all. Yeah, she's just, oh my god. Oh, it's mind blowing.
That's it.
Mind blowing. She's amazing. Is that right? Is that right? Is that good?
Yeah,
A
yeah.
Lady Ponce.
I'll pay you later.
That's it. Lady Ponce for her reality checks.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. She
I
reminds me
bring you right
every
back
day.
down to earth.
Every day when I get too big for my boots or my head gets a little too large, she brings me right back down to earth. Every morning I get a message from her. You got no mates.
That's it. You got no mates. Pull your head in.
Jesus Christ!
never
I'm
forget.
not going to live this down. No.
Oh
I'll
shit
never
no.
forget the
Bullied
message I
in
got
the,
Oh
this morning.
shit no.
I'll
the
never
staff
forget that
chat.
message. She goes, "Listen, I know you're on the Greedy Peasant podcast, but you will never amount to anything."
Oh my god! Wow!
Wow.
Inspirational
Just
quote.
wow.
I get them as two. It's you think you're the
Oh, yeah.
host, but you're really the co-host.
This is my show.
That's it. The Ponce's podcast. That's what TPP stand for.
Oh my god!
Does any of our chat or our co-hosts have any questions for Reed? Want to fire away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So have you been a content creator? Do you have an inspiration or someone that's helped drive you to be content creating?
Oh God. Well, I suppose I've been doing this for 7 years on and off. So for the majority of that, I've just been like, just looking for an easy way to pass time without actually just playing a game. Like it's a massive creative outlet for me to be able to create all this stuff. I'd say an inspiration for me is just like the final cinematic that you just watched. That all came into fruition because my friend sent me a a TikTok about what Louisiana actually looked like, you know, swamps and all like rustic buildings and that. But the song that was played over it was Far From Any Road by the Handsome Family, which I'm just, anyone who knows my character knows I'm absolutely in love with that song. So I just, yeah, I suppose music has been a massive inspiration for me for making these things.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
me.
the inspired by song, Simpson style. Before we tie it over to Lazy Ponce, the Queen has. Well, you got to get the onesie question,
Oh,
otherwise
yes.
I'll forget.
Yes, yes.
If you could have
She'll kill me.
a onesie in DayZ, what would it be?
Oh God. Oh God. I should have been more prepared for this. My brother took my one the other week when he said Scooby Doo. So I'd have to say probably a Red Among Us onesie in DayZ. That's pretty, yeah. I'll cast my vote for that.
A Red Among
Run
Us.
round
Just a
chopping
massive
people in half.
inflatable suit.
That's it, big inflatable, big giant head running down the main strip of Chinaras. That's cool.
No arms, nothing.
No arms, no, that's it, just a little blade out. Chop, chop, chop. Dead. All right, Lady Ponce, fire away.
So, I have two questions. One is, do you have any influence in the cinematic world that drove you to do cinematics?
I wouldn't say any that have driven me to do cinematics like originally, but one that's come to mind is Ad Salem. He does some amazing, just little pieces of work on TikTok, and I suppose here and there it's been a big influence for me to just keep going on with it because there's a sense of relief that I'm not the only one in the DayZ community that's doing stuff like this. It's definitely refreshing to know that other people have an interest in it too. And I mean, hell, if you've seen any of his TikToks, then you know he's wildly talented in what he does. So
They've got a little
I'd
acting
say-
studio between these little crew, I think.
I mean, yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
maybe
they're
one
definitely
day
in
we'll collab.
cahoots.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You think?
fingers crossed.
Yeah, it'd be nice
I
to
hope
see.
that
bro.
for you
He's
as
on this
well.
podcast next week, bigging me up.
That's it. We've had Ad Salem and his crew on the podcast before, and they're absolutely lovely people.
Oh,
We've
the
dived
third
in,
order.
yeah, and dived into some of their content creation, and they once again they've got a few guys that they act out, and they have their set roles. But you know, I think you take it one step above, you know, doing it all solo because, you know, it's very hard to be able to, you know, control numerous characters, let alone just the one. So, Very, very impressive. Very fucking impressive. But yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's not easy to control however many characters. There was a scene in the second cinematic where you got the guy with the megaphone screaming at people. The girl shoots, it turns lights, and you've got everybody. That was a scene back in season 1, right at the end, the season finale, the Battle of Easthold, protecting the town from countless hordes of zombies. There's people shooting at the ground, shooting at the sky, shooting at tents at each other. It's just it's one of them scenes where I went over it so many times, but no matter how many times I did it, everyone had their own agenda. Like there was no way of controlling them all to shoot at one point in particular. So very difficult, but we move nonetheless.
That's it. I can see why you sometimes work by yourself, because working with people can be difficult at times, very difficult at times. You know, trying to control people. Everyone's got guns, shooty things that go bang, and want to shoot each other.
Yeah. Especially members of our staff.
Never shot anyone. Yeah.
Don't
The
listen.
thing is, it would be so much easier working with people like in game. The only thing is, I like to work with. I don't know if you've noticed, I like to work with the sun a lot. So if that's my character, staring off into it, the sun rising above a building, or just walking into it, even. It's one of the things you can't manipulate in the actual game. Alongside that is camera angles too. So let's say DayZ Editor, your FOV at a default is say 25. I have mine between like 2 to 7, just to get everything framed correctly. And no matter how many times you press the LB button, you can only zoom in so far. So
Yep.
Yeah.
that's my reasoning behind it. That's why I got no friends, Ponce, you were asking earlier. There you go.
Oh my god.
Okay, give it to her.
Oh. So,
We'd be
can I
having
ask
words after an admin
the
chat about
second
this.
question?
Yeah, far away. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stage is yours.
You're done for.
Oh,
So,
me?
yeah. Because you're of the RP world,
Aye.
we all love you massively. Can you show Greedy and ADKQ? Can you give us a rendition of Reed Rogan's
Oh,
voice?
hell, I don't want to do it. I already told you.
Come
woman.
on.
Well, all right, if you folks insist. Well, my name's Reed Rogan. I'm a little cowboy, here and there. In my old life, I was Abraham Coulter. I was a fireman. But these days, I like to spend my time up in the sky, Greedy Peasant Podcast. Big up, Greedy Peasant Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. It's truly been an honor. The hell are you staring at, Little Red Riding Hood? Hey, fuck you too. God damn. Gotta make some friends around here.
Oh my
Sit away from me,
god.
man.
Never gonna get away with that, Pods. Never gonna get away from that.
Oh, I know.
It's one of the things that I truly love RPs for, is where you can get people that involve themselves in their character and really embrace their characters to the point where they manipulate, the voices, they manipulate, and they change persona. I used to find it quite a lot when I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, and people used to really take their character and involved and really ride it out no matter the outcomes. And I find that quite often when I visit RP servers, that same character manipulation and holding on to comes to light. It's fucking great. You guys are fucking legends at it too. Maybe jealous.
Well, I mean,
you know-
it's not always sunshine and rainbows. I had a character back before Well, I suppose it was an alt character for lore. I had him. He was a he was a Kiwi called Barrett McNamara, and his voice was just a watered down Sassy the Sasquatch from Big Les. It was awful. It was yeah, mate, yeah, it's fucking wonderful. It's fucking lovely voice to do. It's so nice to be here too in the TPP podcast. I'm honoured.
judge the.
But
You know
people
what,
loved
that-
it.
that's-
For
that's-
some
that's
reason,
not
they
bad.
loved it.
That's not there. He got a legit New Zealander giving you a not bad.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's wicked. All right, we're going to do some fast questions. So fast questions are usually 2 answers. You just got to give me which one you decide to pick as fast as possible, and we'll rattle through them. So first up, beans or spaghetti?
Beans.
Prefer a
All day,
group
every day.
or solo?
Solo.
Sneakers or boots?
Boots.
Uh,
What are you
fr-
laughing puns when I said
friends
solo?
or no friends? That's what she's laughing.
I deal with friends, but you know, my magic only stretches so far.
That's it. Gilly or bag?
Bag.
KOS or interaction?
Interaction. I'm too much of a shit PvPer.
Yeah.
Role players usually are.
Where?
Chinaris or Livonia?
Oh, Chinaris. It's gotta be.
Oh, gee.
No.
Hero or villain?
Hero.
Chasing shots or running away?
Chasing shots. Just out of pure stupidity, though, not like bravery.
Not bravery. Oh, people! Yay! Prefer running or prefer driving?
Driving. Absolutely.
Nice. Starting fresh or starting geared?
Starting fresh.
Nice. All right. Well, that's our little rundown with Reed, the cinematic designer and director of lore for Second Dawn. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, you can get out there and check out his YouTube. Give it some love. If you'd like to get in contact with him, we could put a little service channel in my Discord where you can get contact with his Discord directly. That way people can get out there, because I think a lot of people would like those sorts of services done for their service. I think you could make yourself a little side hustle on it, so we're here to support it.
Well, hopefully. It's not only limited to character cards either. It's a I'm in the near future, I'm making the trailer for Second Dawn Medieval coming soon, so that's going to be something to look forward to as well.
Ooh, damn. So yeah, check out the YouTube,
Yep,
and
yep,
that
yep.
way you can get in contact with him. And you can always message on YouTube too. Send him a little message in the comments. That way you can get him locked in. But absolutely fine work. Congratulations on what you've done so far, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
You know, your further ambitions. I'm keen to watch.
Keen to create.
Keen to create. That's it. Is there any business from our co-hosts that they'd like to put out on the podcast this week?
Well, we were just talking about how I hadn't had a little rant about Marx for a little while, and this is something that I've been thinking about.
Yeah. So
Hey.
I told you.
Shush.
This is the man who likes
I'm actually
to keep him
becoming
checked.
a little frustrated with the amount of content and stuff that they're bringing out about Badlands. They gave us one big dump of things, and then it's all silence. It's actually starting to frustrate and piss me off. Why do you tease us with Zach and then not give us more info?
That's it. Or slow drip it to us. At least keep us fed.
Yeah. They've just
That's how
gone
they
radio
keep you
silence on it.
interested. Treat them
But it's
mean,
not,
keep them
because
keen.
it's how people forget about it, and it becomes
But,
on the back
but
burner.
see, You're not forgetting about it though, are you, Q? Because you're pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
So it's on your
Yeah,
mind.
you and me both, mate. You and me both.
My job to bring it up,
Yeah.
and call it out when I think so.
Yeah, 100%. I do think he's got a good point because, they had the dev
Yeah.
blogs throughout Sakau, and they show quite a lot of what was going on with Sakau. I'm not sure if maybe it's like when they did with their posts. You can punch her, that is allowed. Oh no, you'll be able to get that at the end. We're going to pit you two together. You can't shoot it yet.
Oh, that's got bullets. Oh.
That's got bullets.
That's what you get.
But yeah, definitely. They need to bring out leak us a little bit more. Show us what you're doing.
Well, that's it. And they did say right at the start that they would be releasing vlogs on it as they progress with it. And it's just been nothing since they showed us the assets in the buildable wells. And then we've just had absolutely nothing since then.
I agree. And we always talk about communication, helps it all out. Advertising to get itself out there, and especially DayZ didn't put out enough information with Sakau to be able to get a good view. Looks like we've got a boat coming underneath us. Yeah.
An orange. It's
Two
an
of 'em.
orange one.
Yeah, they're racing.
Oh.
There's a
Scare
race.
them.
My money's on orange.
They'll be shitting themselves at the moment. Oh, he's crashed it. Oh, he nearly crashed it. That's it. They're like, where's the bullets coming
Orange
from?
has left the boat.
See what these people do to my
Nice.
server.
Shit.
This is a server for peace and quiet
hey.
people to race. This is why we have the mega crib on.
Pay out 20 quid.
Yeah, it's we had to put the mega crib on because people
Sorry,
were
Goody.
sniping some people driving. Yeah, someone just came in a car then too. Oh, look at that fat drift. Good on you. But yeah, so a little bit more info, Mr. Devs. But I think that's the end of our podcast run. So at the end of our podcast, a tradition, we like to pit our guest against one of our co-hosts, and it'd be Lady Ponce versus Reed.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you did bag him out straight up, so
Fine.
he's out for revenge.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional.
It won't be forgotten. So if you go one side, Reed, and jump
so
down the
not-
little hole. You can grab as many or as little as guns as possible. They're on the wall. Grab yourself a platey too. And then line yourself up at the gate. We're going to get some bets on. So those who are watching, if you'd like to
know what?
point out your coin, what's up?
I'm a bit disappointed Undead isn't on today. I don't get to rub his nose in the fact that I absolutely slaughtered him last week.
Tell you what, you got him good. You were quite excited about it too. That's the best
Yeah,
part.
fucking A I was.
All right, a minute on the clock. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Reed versus Lady Ponce. Who will win the epic showdown? So once you're ready, you just line up at the gate. Take as many guns as you want. It's a quick, not a respawn, recovery from unconscious. So it's about 2 or 3 seconds, so you don't go down long. So if she does take you down, because she is a savage, as we learnt on the podcast today, then definitely get back up and grab another gun.
So I got my battle helmet on.
That's
Should
it.
be alright.
Get your crash helmet.
All right, we're ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on our left-hand side, we have Reed from the Second Dawn, and from the right-hand side, we have Lady Ponce from the Second Dawn. It's a Second Dawn war.
Yeah.
Director of Law and owner of one of the loveliest servers there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this going. After when I say go, open your doors and unleash your firepower. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is all in the name of love.
You coming out, Ponce?
Hiding in the
Good
corner.
Indeed. Oh, you ruined my gun!
Oh.
Well, don't point it at me.
Well, don't point at it. Savages. Nearly knocked him off too. The blast nearly put him back. Oh!
Hey, let's go.
That's it. She's gonna get up. She's gonna get up. Oh, there's a bashing. Oh!
Hey.
Reed just beat her to death. She's still
God.
there.
Oh God, what have I done?
That's it. Oh. That's it. Yes. Reed has become victorious.
Next.
That's it. Well, Mr. Reed, absolute legend.
Wait, let me do my victory dance. This one's for Mike Caro. Sorry, Ponce.
That's it.
So I can bandage her back up, guys. What's going on?
That's it. We appreciate you coming out. Make sure you beat that other co-host up. And thanks for showing us. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, you can get out there and check out his YouTube. Give him some love. Give him some support. If you're interested in getting something commissioned, then definitely go and see this gentleman. Role players going at it. We need to fight a victory.
Come on.
That's it.
Ow!
He's ran down there 100 mile an hour. He's going to get beat up too.
Ponce is rotten already.
Yeah, we've got a fast a body spit.
Hey!
Now he gets to finish it off if he can find the right gun. Can you find the right gun? You can't, can you? They're all out of guns. I had faith. That's it. Hello, Shower Joe.
Damn it.
You missed me, did you?
Dude done fucked me up.
Yep.
Oh, Q got him.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So he's ran out of bullets. We're going to head across to Flipside after the run. If anyone wants to come, it's a fresh start on Flipside. Going to jump on there for a couple of hours, take a little break. Big shout out to Mr. Reed for coming on and sharing about the cinematic videos he does. You can always catch him on the Second Dawn Discord, or you can get into my Discord and message him through there. But ladies and gentlemen, that's our podcast done and dusted. If you want to give us a little 5 to 10 minute break, we're coming back to play Flipside. If you want to jump on, you're more than welcome to come for a run. I think we're all fresh. But Lady Ponce wanted to do the honours, and she can knock me to oblivion before Q gets to shoot me.
Turn around, peasant. I'm
Every-
gonna fucking...
Every time I turn around, you're dead. And I can't find you, Lady Ponce.
Jeez.
You're laying on the ground forever. And if you know me tight. You be telling everyone they have no friends. It's the joke of it. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's our podcast done and dusted for the week.